Let's give him a hand. Y'all know how we do it.
Good evening, everybody. How you guys doing?
Good.
Let me have the mind. How you guys doing?
Good.
All right. So I want to volunteer. I want some energy with the hands up.
Energy.
Okay. Adrian, man, I told you to throw your hand up, man. I want someone with some energy. Okay, come, Janelle. I see that hand first. So Janelle, I want you to do me a favor, please. I want you to stand over right. Go some more. Right there. Okay. So now I want Janelle to throw a hard punch and a kick. Whatever you want to do, go ahead. Throw it. Yeah? However you want to do it. A punch and a kick. However you want to do it. No, don't move. Stay right there. Stay right where you are. Kick. Give me a kick too. All right. Now, Adrian, no commentary, please. Now, should I be afraid of that punch and that kick?
No.
Why? That don't bother me, right? That can't touch me, right? Come a little closer. Some more, right there. Now throw your punch and your kick again. And you kick, give me a kick too. Now, should I be afraid of that? Should I be afraid of that? Now, Janelle, I want you to step into my circle. Come here. Come a little closer. Stop. Now, if she was to throw that punch and that kick, should I be a bit concerned? Yes, I should be. You can have a seat for me, please. Just give her a hand, please. Give her a hand. I always like to open with the most important thing for my whole teaching. So that way I don't lose your attention. So one thing I want you guys to take from tonight, be very careful who you allow to come into your circle. Be very careful who you allow to come into your circle. There are some people who only want to come close because they want to hurt you. There's some people that are out of your circle and they're jealous. They are fake friends and they punch and they kick in, they throw in jabs and they want to hurt you so bad. But guess what? They can't touch you. Why? Because they're too far away. So you know they want to come? They come as a friend. They want to come closer and closer and closer. And before you know it, you're so blind to it, you let them to your inner circle, and that's when they can hurt you. So tonight, for a short while, I want to share, be careful of fake friends. Careful of fake friends. You know, this generation, for some reason, are so quick to use the term friends. I chose to ask you guys right now on Facebook how much friends you have. Some of you guys will say 100, 300, 500, 1,000. Anyone have more than 5,000 friends on Facebook?
0.
Okay, well, I have some people, they got like 10,000 friends on Facebook. And I highly doubt they even know any of them. They just allow anybody to come and tell them or become their friends. So what it is, you have to be so careful. There's some people who only want to get close to you because they want to hurt you. And one of the most important and powerful weapons in war is information. I'll use an example. My wife, right now, if I wanted to, I could call her and tell her something that make her smile from ear to ear. I could call my wife right now and tell her something that make her the most upset she's ever been in her whole life. Why? Because I know her. Why? Because I have information on her. You have some friends that just come to you. They want to ask you questions, not because they can care about you, not because they're concerned, but they just want some information because they want to hurt you so bad. And we are so blind because everyone who smiles in your face is not your friend. You have to be so careful because there's people who come into your life, and like I said, they only want to come in this circle here, because in this circle, you're defenseless, you can't see the attack coming, and it's too late. And they like to come as a backstabber. And the sad thing is, backstabbing and betrayal can only come from a friend. Isn't that sad? Isn't that messed up? Because why? If you see an enemy coming, your defenses come up. Like, hold on, what's going on here? Back up, back up. If you see a friend coming with a knife in their hand, they're like, hey, would you come? Hey, what you saying? Because why? We don't expect from a friend. So you have to be so careful when you're dealing with these fake friends. Now, the sad thing is that it's very hard to tell the difference between a real friend and a fake friend because they're in disguise. They camouflage, they mimic, they want to try and pretend to be your friend. But I'm going to tell you a few things that can help point them out. The first thing is, be careful of the constant jeers and slick remarks. Or I'll use it in young people's term. They love to throw shade. So every opportunity they get, they can say, girl, your hair look bad, eh? Oh, I just joking, girl, I just joking. They ain't joking. They're very serious. See what it is that initially, they want to see you upset. They want to see you annoyed. They want to bother you because why? Because they don't like you, because they're jealous. They take joy in seeing you upset. But because they don't want to be kicked out of the circle, they go back to being fake friends. Girl, you're not just joking. Give me a hug. Give me a kiss. They're fake. So be careful, these people. They're going to constantly want to just throw you down and say stuff to you. And the sad thing is, these same people, they want to come and gossip with you. They take all your information because they want to know more about you so they can make you look bad. And you know what happens when you're not with them? So for example, that fake friend of yours, as soon as someone speaks nice about you, oh, Janelle is such a nice girl. Janelle? You ain't know it. No, I don't know. And let me tell you then, they can't wait. They say, I got some sweet information to tell you why Janelle is a good person. They want to make sure that they look good. They want to make sure they shine. So you want to be careful, these people, because at the end of the day, you're the ones giving them ammunition. You're the ones giving all the information on you. You're the one giving all the details on you. You're the one that's setting yourself up. And the crazy thing is, and I don't know why, I've said this before, it is like young people especially are blind to fake friends. Let me give you an example. So let's say Onisha and I, we go to a party. So that's a party, not a party. We go someplace where nobody is. And we decide we're gonna smoke, right? And we know we shouldn't smoke because smoking is wrong. Now, only Onisha and I was there. So Onisha and I started smoking, and we were supposed to do. And then I go to school, and for some reason, I hear rumors and gossip that Shaunley is smoking now. And for some strange reason, no one ever thinks, how did they find this out? Who told them this? Who told them? Onisha, the person is there with you. So a lot of times, this person is a so-called best friend. They right there laughing, right? They're saying, yeah, let's do it. And they can't wait to tell their real friends how Rakia does this, Jaden does that. So you have to be so careful of the things you do because they only want to pull you down. The next thing you're going to be very careful of, especially a friend that naturally gossips a lot. They always come to you with information. They're always going to come and ask you for stuff because at the end of the day, you'll be a fool to think you're the only person they gossip with. So when they go to their other friends, who are they talking about? They're talking about you. That's why sometimes, I know you heard this before, that why is it that you have a friend, but when they're with their other friends, they act different towards you? You know why? Because when they're with their other friends, they talk bad about you. So now they can look crazy being so nice to you. So you're going to every time she's around these people, she's treating me different. Because when she's around those people and you're not there, they putting you down, tearing you down. And one thing also you can know about fake friends, they're only there for you when they need something from you. Whenever they want help with something, whenever they want assistance with something, they know how to find you, they know how to call you. But for some reason, when you need them, you can never find them. They're quick to disappear. A fake friend never wants to be inconvenienced. Never. When you come to them with your problems and need help, they're like, oh girl, you know I love you so much. Man, if I could do that, you know I'll go to war for you, right? But at the end of the day, actions speak louder than words. They ain't doing nothing for you. But yet, it's so crazy. On the other hand, the other person is willing to go across the ocean for them, climb the highest mountain, like they say, bend over backwards, but they wouldn't do a single thing for you. So you have to be careful with these people. And what happens is a lot of times you don't notice because you're so used to having a one-way friendship. And it's not a real thing, to be honest. There's no such thing as a one-way friendship. Friendship is a mutual thing. It's a two-way street. But because you're so used to always giving, that person, sometimes you pour out your heart to, wouldn't even give you one Mentos. They have a whole pack of Mentos, they wouldn't give it to you. Because why? They're just mean. They don't really care about you. And one thing you'll also notice, now this isn't always the case, because sometimes it's just a matter of being immature, but a lot of times fake friends cannot take being corrected by you. What I mean by that is that when you make a mistake, they want to blow up your flaws. They want to magnify the girl, I can never do that, you know? But as soon as you correct them, all of a sudden the beast come with them. They angry and then they want to throw all kind of nasty stuff in your face. Well, at least I never, you think I forget when you went to that party, they want to throw all these things in your face because why? They have all this anger, this jealousy, all built up inside them, and to see you trying to correct me, who you? You think you better than everybody? And they start saying all kind of stuff that you never said to them. You think you better than me, eh? You think you smarter than me, eh? You think you look better than me? All kind of stuff. It's like, I never said that's why, because that's the things that's tormenting them in their head, and they're so upset that you're going to say correct me. They couldn't wait to tell you about your hip, you know? And I'll tell you this, be very careful of people that come back and say, oh, sorry, girl, oh, sorry, but you know what I mean, that's just my foolishness. If it ain't in you, it can't come out. I don't care how mad I get, I don't ever curse. Why? Because it's just not in my nature. It's not in me. So when you get someone upset, and they start spewing these things, I was thinking they're suppressing. That was always in them. So when you go on and cause them get upset, they couldn't wait to throw it all and throw these things in your face. And I'll tell you this, that's some very common fake friends. They like to throw mean things into your face, and they also like to throw favors in your face. But don't forget, I do this for you. Don't forget I did that. And they want to keep reminding you because they want you to feel as if that you owe them. They want you to feel as if that you're entitled to do stuff for them. But a real friend doesn't keep records. A real friend, it's a joy. It's a love. They just want to see you do well. And one thing with a fake friend too, you very rarely see them actually support you. What I mean by that is that they will say nice things. For example, let's imagine you have a business. They'll come and see, because why? They won't be in your business. They can come and look around. Ooh, this nice thing. Wow. They want to see everything. And they want to know, so how much these things cost? And so how much you was making? Oh, they want to know all your information. When it's time to actually come and support, they ain't interested. Why? Because they don't actually want to see you do well. They just want to be inside your business. And if they do decide to support you, then what they want to do is, I need a discount. You need to work with something for your friend. And if you can't do that favor for them, then it's a big problem. You know, there's a story, and I showed some other time in youth, I'll play a few guys that I absolutely love. So this young man was getting married, and he said to his father, Father, I want you to be in charge of all the wedding invitations. I want you to invite all my friends. So the father did say, no problem, son, I got you. So on the day of the wedding, when his son came out, he was highly upset with his father, because when he looked inside the crowd, there was very few people there. And he's like, Father, didn't I tell you to invite all my friends? Where are all my friends? He said, these are your friends. He said, no, it's hundreds of people I told you to invite. There's only like 10 or 20 people there. He said, well, let me show you the invitation I sent to. I sent to all those friends of yours that Mr. John, for example, is in some serious help and really needs real friends to come together for a meeting so we can find a way that we could help and support him. And these are the only people who came. These are your real friends. So I'll tell you this, in a good example, someday, when you guys are going to get married, you'll have a church filled with people. Do they really care about you? No. They only want to see. They want to sip gossip while you walk past. But you know, actually, anyhow, I can tell you afterwards. They want to have your program so they can whisper all the secrets. You see the guy who she with? Remember last year? Anyhow, I can tell you afterwards. You know, they only want to talk bad about you. They want to come and eat your food. They want to come and talk bad about you. And they just want to sip. And then afterwards, they want to come and say, oh, I'm so happy for you. No. You want to be careful. Like I said, they come in disguise, but there's so many people that just want to hurt you, just are fake friends. And one thing I always notice too is that fake friends love to encourage you to do reckless behavior. So for example, they're going to say, man, Demia, after school, you should fight him, man, fight him. You know, and they don't plan to help you. They know you are no fighter. They know you only weigh 15 pounds, and they're there with their cell phone like, go man, go. You know why? Because they want to laugh at you. And as soon as you get all bust up, they say, girl, I can send you a video right now. They can spread all over the place because why? They don't like you. They want to see you get hurt, you know? So a real friend will always be one saying, no man, don't do that. Let the dead man, don't do that. But a fake friend will always want to see you, go and do this, go and do that. And especially if they know that they're not the best person, they want to see how if they could bring you down some more. So for example, let's just say, let me use young people term. Let's say you have a friend, fake friend, and their body count, and if you don't know what it means, that's fine. Their body count through the roof. And they know you come just like Mary. And they say, no man, go do it. You know why? Because they want to make sure they don't be the only one. They want you to feel better, so they want you to get rid of something so precious. But a real friend say, I want to help you avoid that situation. Let's not do it. They don't want to actually say and pulling you away from that drinking game. But that bad fake friend, like, go, because they want to see you drunk. They want to see what you can actually do. They want to see you do something crazy that you're going to regret. A real friend protects you from these things. And why I want you guys tonight is that there's a scripture in James chapter 3 and verse 16 that says basically where there's jealousy, there's every kind of evil. And I take the word of God very serious. And to me, that's a scary thing. They're saying that where there's jealousy, there's every kind of evil. So when you allow people inside your circle feel the jealousy, you allow an opening for every type of evil in that circle. That's why a lot of times, we showed you videos before with fake friends who basically cause themselves to be killed by having the wrong people in their circle, cause themselves go to jail, cause themselves lose opportunities. Why? Because they allowed the wrong people to come into their circle. So what I'm saying to you guys is don't be quick. You meet a friend today, don't be quick to say, come inside and let them in your circle and tell them all your deep, dark secrets and information. And one thing you're going to notice too with a fake friend, They love to fish for information. They come, they can't just hang out. They can't just chill. They want to ask you, so I hear you talk to CJ now. So how that is? So how long have you? And they just want to know all of it. Why? Because they care about you? No, because they're trying to look for something that they could use against you later on. So be careful. People just come like they come with these motives. They come just to take information from you. So a real friend is genuine. And to be honest, I don't think you can determine a real friend instantly. Yes, you may have those that you connect with quickly. Yes, you have those who just seem to gel with quickly, but don't be so quick to just open yourself up. It takes time. Let the person get to know them slowly, because at the end of the day, a fake friend can get irritated real quick and they ain't gonna stick it out. You need to pretend for so long. After a while, they say, you know what? I tired of pretending. I won't be your friend anyhow. But a real friend will stick out with you and they'll be with you through thick and thin. So I'm just trying to warn you guys to be very careful of the people that you call friends. Thank you, guys.